you have money, you can't buy good food. So you need to put an effort to understand what is good food. There needs to be somebody, as a gatekeeper for you, questioning the brands. What are you doing? What is it food is all about? That curation is required today. It doesn't exist in the country right now. The challenge here is how many of us have that vision?
If you need to tell Akshaykalpa consumers, explain about what FirstClub stands for, what would you tell them?
That's fairly audacious.
So for me, the starting point was always like people should not be feeling tired to go and find out such products. Like one platform which can sort of put all such high quality products and brands together is how we started.
And also you need to really understand certain ecosystem exists to curate that good food for you. That's what you are trying to do, curating what is good food all about.
Thanks, Shashi, for coming to our office and being part of this session. It means a lot to have you here. And you've been one of the inspiration for me personally also in what we have started and what we are doing. I think very few brands have been built in the country with so much of purpose and value. And you are one of them. And I know the number of years that it has taken for you to build this brand, to get it to where it is today. Kudos to you for doing all of this. Personally, I have been a consumer of Akshayakalpa. If I'm not wrong, I spend nothing less than 4,000 rupees. I just buy milk, curd, yogurt, buttermilk, your eggs, elaki banana, so everything. So amazing experience what you've had, and you've been a huge supporter of FirstClub also. So thanks for being here with us. Would be great to hear for all of us here from you about Akshaykalpa as well.
Yeah, thanks, Ayyappan. I think it's amazing to meet you. Okay. After we met in the initial days, I think it's been a while. Okay, I was in and around Balandur. I just thought I'll just drop in. See, what we are trying to do has not been tried, okay, in India so far, okay. So that is one area. For example, in Akshayakalpa also, no. Though we are not a very great marketing organization, but back end is what we thrive on, okay, working with farmers, making farming viable, getting young people into farming. But in the process, we also realized, okay, it took us 16 years, okay, but we also realized we also need to build markets, okay. Initial days, we were not aware. We are starting going and farming, working with farmers, okay, ensuring that they make good amount of money. Then we realized, hey, quickly that markets needs to be really creative. Market didn't exist. So you're also in the similar space. You're trying to create market. So therefore, it requires a lot of patience. As also, 16 years in our journey, this crazy happen. A lot of people don't understand these aspects. One of the most critical aspects for an enterprise to survive these markets, I didn't realize it in early stages. I never realized importance of market, importance of customer. But we thought, okay, going and creating impact is everything. So then the question comes, what is impact?
Yeah.
You ask that very deep. Okay, end of the day, getting the financial stability to farmers is the primary impact which you need to do. Channel building also, we made a lot of mistakes. Okay, we kept on giving milk to a lot of unorganized sector, and they never gave me money back. Okay, I also didn't understand I need to collect money. So this is a cocktail. Okay, but I think platforms have evolved. For example, what you're trying to do online, it's a right model. Also, there are challenges. For example, a lot of customers really don't understand what is food is all about. Okay, there are challenges, and also a lot of difficult articulation what is good food. So most of the problems right now comes from the fact that I have money, I can buy good food. It is not true. It is not true. If you have money, you can't buy good food. So you need to put an effort to understand what is good food. And also you need to really understand certain ecosystem exists to curate that good food for you. That's what you are trying to do, curating what is good food all about. I think congratulations. So what you are trying to do is just amazing. Okay, in a short span of time. Less than a year now?
Yeah. We are actually 4 months old. We are a baby now.
Amazing. In 4 months, what you have created. So 16 years, I couldn't create. Okay, in 4 months, you have created.
No, it's the support of brands. I still remember the very first conversation. In fact, I think we did not have an app. We did not have anything. And I was surprised to hear a message from you that you wanted to catch up and you wanted to meet. I was like super excited. I was like, okay, I'm trying to explain what we are trying to do for the consumers, for the market, for the investors. and you understood so quickly and you wanted to partner with us even when we did not have an app. For others' benefit, it's like these are some of the products that we created. This is like some of the products that Akshaykalpa has made exclusively for FirstClub. It's available only on FirstClub for the delivery. And Shashi, in spite of us not even starting the business, he was gracious enough to create such products. So what gave you the confidence, or like what prompted you to reach out to me and to FirstClub?
See, I think Ayyappan, the matter of the fact, okay, we need to really acknowledge is the channels now, they're extremely important, okay. The channel creation needs some amount of vision, okay. That vision is not all about, okay, I'll go and make money. So yes, of course, probably we need to make money, okay, I'm not discounting that fact. But what is the path to that making money is, I believe, I'm a great believer in that, okay. Unless you get, okay, access to good food, okay, and there's no reason why we should become successful, okay. We just can't sell something, and so that's the confidence I had in you, okay. I knew your earlier work also. The challenge here is how many of us have that vision. So I will create access to good food for people, and in the process, okay, entire ecosystem benefit. There's a consumer, there are brands, okay, which they want to work with you, and of course as a channel, okay. And your vision also was unique. Hey, I think I still remember what you told. Why don't you just, okay, allow me to market you, okay. That's exactly what you told. I remember. Okay, that's fairly audacious. Okay, I don't see any people at least sitting in front of me and talking on that. So that actually thrilled me. Okay, saying that, hey, there are some people who think they can do that. Okay, that's very important to have that belief. So that's how I think that is conversation is. Yeah.
No, very well put. And I believe still, I think India is fairly in a very nascent stage when it comes to getting accessibility to good quality products. I think 20 years back, getting food itself was a big thing. Of course, India was coming out of colonial era, post-independence, all of that. I think starting with 2010s, 2015s, when the next generation set of people came in, they are exposed to a new set of India where they also understand that they're traveling a lot. They're a lot more aware now. They have disposable income. Now they want to shop and consume good. Now, why can't there be a one platform which can sort of put all such high quality products and brands together is how we started. So for me, the starting point was always like, how do we get, like, people should not be feeling tired to go and find out such products. Like brands like you are doing such amazing work, groundwork in actually getting and creating these products. How do we take it to the consumers is what we wanted to focus on. So for me, that was the starting point. What was your starting point? Like, where did it all start 16 years back?
So it was very interesting. So the starting point of Akshaykalpa is we want to go back to villages and identify young people, and we want them to get back to farm. So that's the whole work what is Akshaykalpa doing. You know what is age of an Akshaykalpa farmer? 32 years.
Wow.
Okay. And what is an age of an Indian farmer is 55 years. So you need to really understand there will be nobody to produce food for us if you don't get young people into farming. If you get young people into farming, innovation would happen. So, okay, a lot of different thinking will come into farming. There are no young people. So I'm a great example. No, I was born in farming family. Why did I go to technology industry? Not that, okay, I had a lot of technology brain. That's not true. Day when I was born, I was told you need to become an engineer. That's it. Okay.
One more engineer.
So that's it. This is the narrative happening in every family in a village. They are not wrong. They are right because farming is not profitable. So how do you make farming profitable so that young people can take up farming? That was the entire narrative. We also didn't know what to do. So then we thought, okay, let's start solving the cash flow problem. That's how the dairy got into picture. So let's produce a high quality dairy, get a huge cash flows to farmer. You know how much, okay, we paid in financial year 24-25. Each our farmer, we paid 128,000 rupees per month at an average in the financial year 24-25.
Wow.
That's the kind of work we have done. But of course, small group of farmers, 2,200 farmers in 16 years. Okay, a lot of people say, oh, when will you impact millions? I have no idea. So the genesis of this one is it possible we can go back to farming? So We all came from farming. Okay, my father didn't want to be a farmer. How do you inspire young people? See, by telling stories, you can't inspire young people. You need to put a lot more money on their hand. Farming needs to be looked at a farming of vocation, okay, choice. Okay, can farming be a vocation of choice? It can only become a vocation of choice if they make money. Without that, it will never. So that's the genesis of Akshayakalpa. 27 people, okay, from Wipro. It's a crowd-funded initiative. First 9 years, nobody believed us. Arey, these guys are crazy. They don't even think of market. They're going and saying they're going to change farming. So that was our fundamental. We still remain that core, okay, to our ethos that we'll farm. But in the process, we got into a lot of trouble, okay, because this kind of thinking, is not generally appreciated, okay, being in West world or wherever it is not really appreciated. So, of course, we went through that grind in first 9 years. By 2019, we went close to 6 times bankruptcy.
Wow.
Okay, so, but we stood. Every time we ran out of money, we used to get into a call and say, hey, I was Sara Kodo, means transfer 50,000. Okay, I don't have money to pay for salaries. So that's exactly. First 9 years, I didn't even take 1 penny, 1 rupee, okay, from Akshayakalpa. So that's exactly how, okay, but we also on the way, we became lucky Ayyappan, okay, 2019, okay, low capital came and invested with us. Okay, they took a bet on us. I think we became lucky. That's how I really.
Resilience. All I hear is resilience.
We need to stay put. That's the reason this market creation is a crazy game. Okay, and I think FirstClub also, I think that ethos, okay, you stand by that. You are trying to create a market. It's a tough game, but it's worth it. Okay, that's what my view is.
Yeah. No, I on the farm part that you spoke about, I remember coming to your farm and visiting and talking to those farmers who were so proudly saying that, I'm doing this kind of farming practice. I know how to sort of do this kind of farming.
Yes.
So it's very sustainable where you're taking the people and ecosystem along. I think that's a brilliant part. So it's not like you're doing with a limited set of people. You're trying to change the way the farming happens itself. So I think kudos to you for what you're able to do. And I'm sure indirectly a lot more people are getting inspired across multiple markets and multiple categories. Okay, so one last thing. So if you need to tell Akshaykalpa consumers, explain about what FirstClub stands for. What would you tell them?
See, it is the means where people get access to good food. So you need to understand that good food actually is not available there. Somebody needs to do the groundwork. How many of us, okay, can go and research on good food? You tell me. Okay, how many of us, even as a consumers, we research? No, we don't. So I say, I make a statement, okay, saying that every consumer should question a brand. Are consumers questioning the brand? There needs to be somebody as a gatekeeper for you questioning the brands. What are you doing? What is it food is all about? That curation is required today. It doesn't exist in the country right now. So consumers are lacking that amount of patience, okay, that amount of time, that amount of knowledge, okay, that amount of, let me say, perseverance to chase. Okay, for example, if you are buying a vegetables, can you go and question which farmer produced? I think you are going and questioning that. Hey, where it come from? Let me pick up this sample, let me test it. Okay, or so you are doing that. No matter what is chopped on, okay, on the back of the pack, okay, information, you are able to verify. That's how I see FirstClub standing, okay? And that's what is, in my opinion, consumers need today. Consumers, no matter what you tell, they don't have time, okay? They have got their own priorities. I mean to say, of course, food is one where it is giving life, it is giving energy, but somebody needs to do background work. You are doing that, okay? That's how I look at FirstClub as.
Thank you so much for saying that. It's not easy because we want to stay true to that promise that we have made to the consumers, where every single thing that we sell on the platform has to be tasted, tested, curated. We don't want everybody to come and list on the platform. Not like you rightly put it, it's not possible for consumers to understand so much about the product, do the research, testing, all of that. We want to do that for the consumers and get all these such good brands and amazing products at a good price under 20 minutes. So that's what we want to stand for. And thanks for being part of the journey and thanks for doing this for us today. I'm sure the 16 years of experience is just a start and you would build such an amazing brand and lovely working and partnering with Akshaykalpa.
Very much, Ayyappan. I think congratulations. Thank you very much, okay, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ayyappan.